Hey everybody, it is Jay here, coming at you with a truly unique experience. So my father-in-law won a contest and we got to ride in the Goodyear blimp. This is us at the airfield, just seeing it take off before we got a chance to go for a ride in it. And I gotta tell you, this was one of the coolest experiences, really a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So yeah, gonna be showing you guys some footage I shot while up in the air, and just what the whole thing was like. But yeah, you can see here, and a little information on the Goodyear blimp as well, because we got to talk to the pilots. Just overall a really cool day. You can see there that tiny little compartment there below the blimp. That's the gondola, or the fuselage, as you would say, right? The area that people go in while you're inside the blimp. So that's where we were. But anyway, yeah, let's cut to where we got to ride in it. So we're inside the Goodyear blimp. Alright, here we go, we're taking off in the Goodyear blimp. Once we get up to altitude, the blimp is at about 1,000 feet. It can go up to 10,000 feet. It uses helium. And fun fact, as we learned from the Germans, the first blimps used hydrogen, extremely reactive element. Not the best idea. It has three little engines, right? The little 200 horsepower engines. That's it, really, because it's like a balloon. When it takes off, you really just float away. Most of it is just due to the lightness of helium, but they steer it and control its flight path with those tiny little engines. It really doesn't take much. The pilots were explaining to us. Now the blimp can go up to 10,000 feet. And they were explaining to us that, when they shoot NFL games, there's a camera mounted on the front. It's two pilots and there's a guy inside who, pans the camera around. They'll get directions from the ground like, hey, blimp 1, give us a shot of the town, or blimp 1, give us a shot of the 50-yard line. So that's kind of how it's done. The pilot was explaining to us that it takes about 1 year to fly the blimp, and typically pilots have, commercial flight experience. So I'm just going to give you some footage here of the blimp coming in for a landing. It is about 4 minutes. You can see we're still at about 1,000 feet. The cool part is the cabin is not pressurized because you don't really go to high altitudes. So they did let us open the window. The air is the same temperature as on the ground, but the pilots did tell us that, boy, in the wintertime it gets cold up there, and the heater is not the most reliable thing in the world. So they dress warmly, needless to say, for the winter time. The gauges I was asking about, very similar to the gauges you'd see in an airplane, right? Altitude gauge, attitude gauge to show you the pitch, of the blimp, all that good stuff. They can actually see the way in which the fins are positioned to try to get the basically acting as a rudder to push the blimp in a different direction. So all very cool. We're actually about to land here, so I will shut my big mouth and let you guys enjoy the view. Also, the fuselage of the blimp here can it could safely, they said, hold up to 25 people, but there's only 12 chairs. But they did let us look around and take some shots. But anyway, I will shut up now and let you guys see what I saw as they landed the blimp, and enjoy. So, as you can see here, we are back on the ground. All in all, a really fun, once in a lifetime experience. If you made it this far, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will be back with more videos soon. Bye, everyone.